Hey guys, JJMB Adventures are back at it. We are currently in Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Enchanted Trails RV park. Just got here today and we're actually sitting in their little old-timey setup that they got here. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, they've got 5 old campers from the 50s and 60s set up, and I thought what better place than to do it right here.
Very neat indeed.
They have been here for years and the campers prove it, but the amenities doesn't prove it. They have about everything that you would want here at this park.
So I'm gonna take over a little bit.
Yeah.
When we got to Enchanted Trails, was about
We got here about 11 o'clock.
Check-in's not till 12, but they were able to go ahead and accommodate our site for us. When we booked ahead, there were no 50 amp services available. They only had 30 amp, which is really not a big deal with the weather the way it is right now. So upon arrival, we go to check in. Staff is great, on point, able to give recommendations on place to eat, things to do while you're here. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of time in New Mexico. We kind of cut this trip a little short. We will only be staying here for one night. So as you walk around inside of the office, they do have a laundry service. It looked like they had 3 or 4 washer and dryers available for you to wash. And as you walk back in through the office and through the laundry room and into the game room, they had their decor was based around the 50s and the 60s. It is incredible, guys. It feels like you've stepped back into your great grandma's house, yes, or into your grandmother's house, just depending on what generation you are. So from there, head to our site. The only drawback to the sites here, they are all gravel spots, somewhat even. We did have to place a couple blocks and do a little leveling on our good old camper. The sites are extremely close together. I would definitely not be something I would want to stay if you were thinking about long term, like a month, 2 months, 3 months. They do have a grilling area available for families if you do not have a grill. They have an in-ground pool, which is not open yet. I think it said May.
Probably
May
1st of May,
yeah.
But another
for
month.
It. But I think it's the quaintness of, I think that's the correct word I want to use for
Sure.
this hospital. Lord have mercy. I got work on the brain, y'all. For this campground, it seems very inviting when you pull in. Also on site, they have a gentleman that provides all kinds of RV parts that
Yes.
you might need in the event you have a breakdown,
A leak or a propane
yes.
tank, or I mean, sorry, I didn't mean that.
Go ahead, go.
But the man has, he's got a little trailer.
That's what it looks like.
But he's got it packed. I mean, propane tanks, hoses, and chocks, and just drains. I mean, it's just it's unbelievable how much he's got in there. And he sells propane on site, so that is a super convenient luxury to have.
It is, especially on those colder nights. And still here, it is April 1st.
Yes.
And at night it does still get really chilly, around 43, 44. The day is wonderful other than the wind. The wind is my enemy, obviously, by my hair. But we've had a good day. So trying to think of what else we can tell them about the park. There's several sites available. I don't know how many 50 amp or 30 amp services. If you would like to know, just place a comment below. We'll definitely get you those numbers. I think,
Well, we got a 30 amp site tonight, and it was like 33 bucks.
yes, and they do the Good Sam thing
Good
as
Sam,
well.
yes.
So we went off recommendation. We kind of wanted to do something outdoors today, especially with the kids. You ride in the car for 4 hours, we stretch those legs, get out. So she recommended, it's called Three Sisters Volcanoes.
Yes.
Correct? Three
Yes.
Sisters Volcanoes. Like a 7-mile drive down. It's not really a hike, it's more of a walk.
It's a gravel path.
Yeah, but it's a brisk walk. It's uphill, but it was gorgeous, you guys.
Nice.
It is absolutely beautiful. Definitely something to see. We're going to play some pictures or clips after our little video here. If you guys have not been to Albuquerque, New Mexico, please just take the time, a weekend trip if you're close enough. I am sitting here looking at it is gorgeous, and we'll add those clips too. It is unfortunately across the interstate, but it is still absolutely breathtaking. We have not ventured out of Tennessee very much, obviously, as you can tell. That's why we're kind of recording this for ourselves and for you guys.
But that's why we're doing it also, is to see the things that are sitting here catching my eye, and I can't keep my eyes off the mountains because it's just stunning. And we all started this for that purpose right there.
Exactly.
I mean, that view, I mean, yeah, we could video it and we could take a picture of it, but it don't do it justice, guys.
It does not.
I mean, my brother and sister-in-law have, it's kind of where we got the idea from, I think, kind of.
Yeah, to YouTube it. Get
Yeah.
out there, show everybody what you've seen, and give people recommendations on things they should do while they're there. And so that's really why we kind of jumped on their bandwagon a little bit. They're super encouraging. So you might really want to check them out as well.
Yes.
Scott and Melinda Tucker, they are absolutely phenomenal people. Their dream is to do full-time RVing eventually. They do travel a lot.
They do. They do
They
travel.
do.
Oh, and by the way, their YouTube channel is Simple Life, Big Adventures.
It's wonderful. They have all kinds of things, parks and places to see and things to do. It's a really good YouTube site for anybody that is just kind of wondering and looking for things to do. Sorry, got off topic a little bit. That happens to be the theme with us, if you
Yes.
did not know that.
Yes, it is.
So as we sit here and try to plan our day for tomorrow, we just kind of look around, and we've met some really nice people here in Albuquerque. Got a really good steak
Ooh, yes.
and baked potato at
Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo in Albuquerque.
And you're going to drive up and you're going to look at it and you're going to think, probably what we did, like,
No way,
probably
this is
not.
not it.
Probably not going to go in there.
But it was great, guys. It's
good.
actually attached to a liquor store, which I thought was pretty cool as well, like an old package store.
But it is kid friendly. We walked
Yes.
in with our kids. They do have a bar. But our waiter was super cool. We had an issue with our dog at the campground because she wouldn't shut up barking. Never had that happen before. The manager here at Enchanted Trails called me. He said somebody's either worried about your dog or complaining. He didn't really specify what. And so we ended up having to pack our hot meals that were just put in front of us and put them in to-goes and come home, because one, we love our animals and I'd hate for something to happen. But two, I was kind of mad because I had to leave my hot meal and I was hungry, you know.
Just so happens we thought it would be a grand idea. It's a beautiful day, didn't need the ACs. Let's leave the windows open and pull the blinds. No,
Yeah, she had a moment, a separation anxiety or
hissy fit,
Right, I
whatever
don't-
you want to call it.
mad because we were eating and she didn't like her dog food, but
that she
whatever.
eats every day. Anyways, so far this journey to Albuquerque has been absolutely breathtaking. It has been wonderful. So like I said, we're only spending one night here, so we
Yep.
don't get to adventure out a whole lot. But
What we did, I'm glad we did. I'm glad
absolutely.
it was just, I mean, just the mountains, and I kind of wish I had a chauffeur just to drive me around just so I could watch instead of trying to watch and drive, which is never safe.
Or watch drive with a trailer and 20-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah.
And gives mama a heart attack in the back, y'all. I'm not even kidding.
But I'm gonna make it a point to come back and spend more time here just to see the things that we didn't get to see, or sit here and watch it as instead of the camera like I should be done. But you know, it is a place we will be back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't think I was looking for approval. I was just hoping she'd say the same thing. So.
What mama says goes. Isn't that how it goes?
Oh, well.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.
Yes.
We are JJMB Adventures. It is great to have you. If you are traveling, safe travels, and we will be back with you guys. And our next stop is Holbrook, Arizona.
Yes.
For 2 nights, and we plan on seeing the Painted Desert and the Petrified Forest. So be ready for that to come to you as well. And we hope you have a great night.
Yeah. Be safe out there.
Absolutely. Comment with any comments you have below, and please hit that subscribe button. We always love our subscribers, and we appreciate you so much. And have a good night.
Well, let me say one last thing.
Just kidding.
One last thing.
Jokes.
We are open to suggestions. Criticism.
Yes.
Hey, if you think we need to do something different, holler at us. I mean, we're not perfect. We know that, and this is still a learning experience. So, hey, constructive criticism or suggestions, holler at us. I mean, if you need help with something, if I can, we will. So just let us know, and we'll do what we can for you. Okay?
Yes.
Hey, y'all be safe out there. Good night.
Bye.